I.S.U.P.K.
Of this. Read that from the top, huh?
Come. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
You know what about this past couple weeks? I heard a lot of black folks saying, guess what? We got to pray for Ukraine. Why are you praying for Ukraine? Did Ukraine pray and or do anything for you while we were in chattel slavery?
Right.
Did Ukraine do anything for us when we was marching in the 60s?
Right.
Did Ukraine do anything for us while these past 5 to 10 years it's been hands up, don't shoot? What did Ukraine do for that?
Right.
So why are we worried about Ukraine getting ran through or taken over by another? Look, let the white man do what the white man want to do to the white man.
Right.
They ain't got nothing to do with us. We got our own problems. We can't worry about their problems, because guess what? In worrying about their problems, we forget about our own problems.
Right.
And that'll never heal us. That'll never fix us. That'll never build us up, man. We got to remember our own issues and work on that. And one of our biggest issues is, guess what? We need to know that we are transgressing. We need to know that we are transgressing the laws of God.
Right.
We break the laws of God every day. Every time we pick up that cigarette, that weed. Every time we celebrate Christmas, holidays.
Right.
Every time we go to that filthy Christian church.
Right.
You understand? We break the laws of God every time we eat crab, shrimp, pork, crab, blah, all that.
Yeah, right.
All of it. We break the laws of God, and guess what? That's what keeps us under. That's what keeps us in poor communities. That's what keeps us hating each other. It's nothing more than we don't want to put the Spirit of God in us. And the Spirit of God is going to make me love my brother. It's going to make me love my sister. The Spirit of God is going to make sure I obey what God says.
Right.
The Spirit of God will make me, guess what? It will make me shun everything that is against my God.
That's right.
And in that, guess what? I ain't worried about Russia or Ukraine.
Right.
They could go destroy each other all day for the rest of the day. I could care less. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's right.
Drop that, give me Hosea 4:6, man. Kind of come.
I like it. Listen, black man, is there any black man tired of all this white on white crime?
Right.
Ain't it a damn shame to see all that white on white crime in the Ukraine?
Right.
It's such a horrible thing. They're such a base people. They're so low. Look at them. They're wild animals over there in the Ukraine. White on white crime. Ain't that how they talk about you, black man?
Right.
They leave you poor and in the ghetto, and then when you got beef with somebody and you kill them, they say, yeah, they're a bunch of animals. Well, guess what? Now we can say the same damn thing about the Ukrainians.
That's right.
We say that all that white on white crime, that's a damn shame over there.
Right.
Them people should get jobs. They should be better people.
Right.
They should just follow the law. That's what they need to do in Ukraine, just obey the law. There's such filthy animals over there. They should just get a job.
Right.
Guess what? What the brother is saying super heavy. We don't give a damn about the Ukraine. The Ukraine can fall off the map and I won't lose 1 ounce of sleep.
That's right.
Ukraine and Russia can go underwater right now and I could care less.
Right.
You want to know why? Because brothers and sisters are dying in the ghetto. They dying in the ghetto, and Ukraine ain't never sent up one prayer for Trayvon Martin. Ukraine ain't never prayed for Sandra Bland. Ukraine ain't never prayed for Alton Sterling. So guess what? I could care less with the Ukraine. In fact, all I'm gonna keep saying is these white people should stop harming one another. That white on white crime is something else, man. You know, they're a very base people over there. White on white crime is destroying them. Destroying them. They should clean up their act and get jobs. And me and my brothers and sisters in the ghetto, we gonna worry about us. And we ain't gonna shed one tear for the Ukraine. They not going on my Facebook page. I'm not sending up no prayers. Ukraine can kiss my ass.
Give it up for that powerful priest and prophet, bringing out truth. You understand? Truth. Where you at? Hosea 4:6. Like I said, we gonna get it out the Bible today. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans is gonna understand today. Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
You know why you praying for a country that could care less about you?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Do you know why you hate to see white people fighting white people but don't care about black on black crime?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Do you know why you go to that Christian church, listen to a pastor say one verse, and then tell you how he feel for about an hour or two?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Because we've been destroyed, man. We've been destroyed. Following America destroys the black mind. Who would have thought? Following America destroys the black mind. Who would have thought? And guess what? We're here to tell you to stop following the oppressor.
That's right.
Stop it. We gotta stop the madness. We cannot continue to follow this oppressor, man. It destroys the black, Hispanic, and Native American mind. Now we look at history from their lens, not from ours. Read that from the top.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Guess what? If you have to understood, you ought to understand that Ukraine and Russia was actually one and the same at one point in time. They was all together. You understand? They was together. So guess what? That's just like brothers fight. Well, I'm worried about that. I'm gonna let brothers do what brothers gotta do. You know, that's a household. I care less about them. You understand? But guess who I do care about? My household.
That's right.
That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? That's my brothers. That's my sisters. My sisters and brothers that think that they're African American. You understand? That's who I care about. Because you can't show me where African American is. If you believe you're African American, I understand that you are.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
That's all I can say. If you believe that I'm the original man and I come from Africa, I just understand.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
If you telling me I gotta go stand every 4 years to go vote for a president that don't look nor go through the issues I go through for about 5 hours, 5-6 hours in a voting line, I understand.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
If you tell me to pray for Russia or Ukraine, guess what I understand?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. You gotta understand that war ain't got nothing to do with us. He got nothing to do with us. We still worry about cops shooting us unjustly. We still worry about a wicked government making laws to go against us, man. We not worried about Ukraine and Russia. What's that got to do with us? Now listen, if the common white man want to worry about that, I understand. That's your people. Do what you got to do, man. That's your thing. That's your world. But if you're a black, Hispanic, or Native American man, guess what? That ain't got nothing to do with you. We got to stop this, man. We got to stop this madness. The Bible tells us, the Bible is predicting it all. You understand? It's letting us know. You understand? Read from the top.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
And that's what has happened. Because we rejected the knowledge of God, he has rejected us. And this is why we got to ride their bus system. This is why we stuck in hoods surrounded by their stores.
Right.
This is why we wear their clothing line and find value in it. Right. Gucci, Prada, whoever. But the common black man or woman make a clothing line, it don't even get off the ground. Because we've been destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And because of that, the Lord has said, guess what? All right, I ain't got nothing to do with you then.
Right.
No, guess what? Fools are not allowed to represent God. You cannot be foolish and represent God. The Lord is not dealing with that. I like it. The Lord is not dealing with that. The Lord is only dealing with men and women that are going to listen to his wisdom. It's like you drop that. Give me what I want. Give me Proverbs. Give me Proverbs 1:22. Yeah, the Lord is only dealing with men and women that's going to deal and listen to his wisdom. If you think the Christian church, if you think politics or your local whoever can tell you something, guess what? You're going to be lost. You're going to be dazed. You'll be going through it. You understand? Because America has nothing valuable for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
If I'm lying, tell me what it is. What, sports? How many black owners is it? Because I understand we the best athletes. I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's prophesied in the Bible. He was bringing that out earlier, Deuteronomy 7:6.
Right.
You understand? The Lord chose us. Therefore, we get the powers of God, not them.
Right.
But we don't make the most money off of it. We aren't the most profitable off of it. They make money off of our talents.
Right.
So therefore, how can we actually say America benefits us? Why? We invented everything and we don't profit off of nothing. We had this whole country to ourselves, and then they came in and set up their own government.
Right.
Enslaved you. You understand? They enslaved our people. Why don't nobody want to talk about that?
Right.
Why are we okay with just, like slavery literally has to be the worst thing that ever happened in this country. It's not even close. Like 9/11 is boohoo to slavery. You can go through 100 9/11s, it still don't amount to a fourth of slavery.
Right.
100 9/11s don't amount to a fourth of slavery. But guess what? We're going to remember 9/11, and guess what? We just got to wash under the rug. Guess what we just got to forget?
Right.
Slavery. That's the thing we should be talking about daily, weekly, monthly. Like, yeah, y'all remember that slavery, right? So we need to work out how we going to overcome that. You understand? Reparations. Where those go? 40 acres and a mule, where that's at?
Right.
They didn't give us nothing. They give us the crumbs or whatever falls from their table.
Right.
And we can't continue to be okay with that. We got to be stronger than that. We got to represent God and stand back up.
That's right.
Come back to life, man.
Right.
Where you at? Read.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones?
The Bible says, how long ye simple ones, man. You understand? The Bible understands one thing about us. We are simple people. Whenever another nation is in control of us, we are some of the most simple people ever on earth. We listen to everything our oppressors say, and guess what? The more he beat us, the more we listen. The more he take from us, the more we adhere to what he says. We are the only people that don't realize that's called slavery. That's not right. You understand? That's called injustice.
Right.
You understand? That's what we got to come back and realize. That's injustice, and we are not to adhere to what they say. We are to adhere to what God says.
Right.
And not your Christian pastor. I got to keep saying that because people hear God and think, oh, you know what, I am going to go to church tomorrow. That is not what I'm saying. If you do that, guess what? You are still destroyed for that lack of knowledge.
That's right.
That Christian pastor is not there to help you. That Christian pastor is there to make sure you go broke and stay destroyed.
Right.
That is his only duty, to make sure our people go broke and stay destroyed. You cannot go to a Christian pastor and think that you're going to get any kind of help. You understand? This is why the Lord calls us simple. He calls us simple people. Read this from the top.
Come. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22.
Right.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? What is that saying? Black man, black woman, how long will you love the simplicity of America? They give you a stimulus check and you forget about slavery?
Right.
You get income tax, you forget about what they've done to you? You deserve way more than the income tax and stimulus.
Right.
You deserve this earth for all the work you put in and didn't get paid for. Guess what? I don't care if for the next 200 years we stop working and every other nation works double time. They still won't amount to the work we put in during slavery.
Right.
So why in the world do we look at it like, yeah, I just gotta work hard? We already worked hard.
Right.
We ain't getting nothing for it. We got 400 plus years of working hard and getting nothing for it. When we gonna get compensated for that?
Right.
They say, well, black man and black woman, they lazy. You crazy, you dang on right. I'm not pressed on working for you. I got 400 years into this industry and I ain't got paid for it. We cannot keep being this simple, man. We gotta understand what the Lord wants of us. That's our only duty, to understand what the Lord wants of us. Go ahead and read that again.
Come.
Matter of fact, drop that, give me Proverbs 14. Proverbs 14 and 12. As you see, everything we teaching, everything we're speaking on comes out the Bible. It's something your Christian pastor knows nothing about, the Bible. You understand?
Right.
We are here to actually teach what the Bible says. I'm gonna be honest with you. America has taught the Bible falsely. Like America has never taught the truth of the Bible.
Right.
The Bible is actually, it's actually a great book. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's a lot of things in there you be like, dang, that sound like me. Because it is you. You understand? If you want to know where your ancestors are, you got to look at the Bible.
Right.
The Bible is not a religious book. The Bible is a history book. Again, the Bible is not a religious book. The Bible is a history book. And that's why they took it out of schools. That's why they took it out of public schools. Because you'll read this Bible, and when you start going through it, you'll see a lot of yourself in the people and the characters of the Bible. And you know why? Because it is you. It's where you come from. It's your bloodline. It's your ancestors, your uncles, your aunts, your grandfathers, grandmothers.
Right.
You understand? You related to Moses. You related to Christ. You related to Job. That's who you are. But you got to come back to being that, not an African American, man. Not a proud, red-blooded American. That is the opposite of what God's people are. Go ahead and read that.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 12.
Right.
There is a way which seems right unto a man.
You know why you want to go to the Christian church? You know why you want to pray for Ukraine and Russia? Salakia. Because there is a way that seemeth right to you. Meaning in your head, hey, guess what? This is perfect. This is what we got to do. This is the only way. I feel validated. But guess what the Bible says? Read from the top.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
It's the ways of death, man. That Christian church is going to lead to the death of your family. The death of your mind. The death of your mind state. You understand? Praying for Ukraine ain't gonna never help you. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right.
I don't even know who put that in your head. Get that out of there. We gotta pray for Ukraine, moment of silence. I don't know where we got that from. But guess what? We gotta stop the foolishness, man.
Right.
We gotta, guess what? Pray for those brothers and sisters killed by the cops unjustly.
That's right.
You understand? Pray for their families, that they find the answer how to stop this.
Right.
Pray that those cops get the worst death.
Right.
We ain't forgiving nobody. You understand? And why are we not forgiving nobody? And when I say nobody, I mean anybody outside of our people. We gonna forgive our brothers and sisters because I understand you didn't know. I understand you were raised to be a slave here in America. I understand you only hate what the white man hate. You only love what the white man love.
Right.
I understand that, but you don't know any better than that. But guess what? Just like us, we gotta learn better. Guess what? Our brothers and sisters gotta learn better than that too.
That's right.
You understand? Where you at? Read that from the top.
This is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man,
Right.
but the end thereof are the ways of death.
And this is why we keep having those problems in our community, man.
Right.
There's a way that seems right to us, but guess what? The end thereof is death. You understand? We die at a high rate here in America because we don't understand what's righteous. We don't understand the right way and the wrong way. We think America taught us a good thing. America ain't never taught us a good thing. America only taught us how to be better slaves for them.
Right.
That's it. We got to overcome that mentality, man. We got to do that. You understand? Give me Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 12. We're going to get some more out the Bible, man.
Right.
You understand? The Bible has every answer for the black, Hispanic, and Native American man. And I guarantee you it'll never say pray for your oppressor. It'll never say support your oppressor. You don't support your oppressor. Now, if you want to pray for them, you can pray for their downfall.
Right.
If you want to pray for them, you can pray for the destruction of America.
Right.
That's what you should be praying for. And understand, with Russia and Ukraine starting things off, that's a glorious thing.
Right.
That is the only way we gonna get back on top.
Right.
That third world war has to start, man.
That's right.
And if they want to start that thing off, go ahead, man. Let's make this thing happen. I'm ready to get Christ's return too.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let's get it. 12 and 10.
Okay. There's a book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Every now and then.
Never trust thine enemy.
And we're a part of the same church congregation.
Never trust thine enemy.
But we work together. We've been working together for 20 years.
Never trust thine enemy.
We've been in the same school since grade school and went to college together. Come on now.
Never trust thine enemy.
The Bible says never trust your enemy. Now, this is the unfortunate part. A lot of our black, Hispanic, Native Americans, we don't know who our enemy is. So let's see who our enemy is. Would you call a person an enemy if they lynched or hung you? I would say that's an enemy. To me, that's probably an enemy.
Right.
Would you say a person is an enemy if it was okay to take your children and feed them to alligators?
Right.
I don't know. I'm not the smartest, but I'd probably say that's an enemy. It's somebody I don't want to be around them.
Right.
No, I can't trust my babies over there, no. What about a person that feeds me a false religion that they know goes contradicting to my God?
Right.
Yeah, that's probably an enemy. It's probably an enemy. What about somebody that takes over my country, enslaves me, and now gives me low-paying jobs?
Right.
It's probably an enemy.
Right.
Oh, right, I forgot. And then blames me.
Right.
Why I'm not on top. Forget that they enslaved me, stole everything, raped, robbed, killed me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably your enemy. I ask people this all the time. If the oppressor is not your enemy, who is? They already raped us. They continue to do it to this day. All the children is going missing. They robbed us of this whole country. Cincinnati should look like you, black man, Hispanic man. It should not look like them, but it looks like them. Why? Not because we say, here you go, we want you to have a piece of land. That's not what happened. What happened was they came over here, lied, raped, robbed, killed, pillaged, everything that you could do wrong under the sun. And after they did so much of it and we were so destroyed, then and only then did they get the land. You understand? Then and only then. So guess what? Your enemy, that is your local white man. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's exactly who it is. That is your enemy. Now, I'm not saying you got to go kill him. Let him live. Let him breathe. Because there's a far worse destruction coming and I cannot wait to see him endure.
Right.
You understand? I want to see him endure this destruction.
We want no cowards in our camp,